Hello guys and welcome back to Car Focused. Today's video, this is a little bit unexpected to the channel, a little bit unexpected for me, as it was only about a week ago that I decided I was going to do this. But behind the camera is a new car. I have purchased another car. I've got three now. So this isn't replacing the Fiesta or the Focus, this is an additional vehicle. And I do apologise for the wind because it seems to be very windy today here in England. So yes, I'm going to show you the car in a minute, but first off, I just want to discuss how this car came about. Now, about a week ago, I've got a little chat group with a few members in there that also have Mark II Focus RSs and an ST as well. And one of the guys, he dropped a message in the group and he said, a long-term friend of mine, his wife, is selling her car. Now she's owned it since 2004, so 21 years. It's been in the family a very long time. It's done 57,000 miles, completely original example, and they want 995 quid for it. And I was like, well, 2025, a car for that price of this kind of type of vehicle, it's a no-brainer. And I thought it'd be perfect for the channel, just to make a series of videos, just tidying the car up, and then at the end of it, maybe move it on and see if there's a bit of a profit margin in there for me, and also have some fun along the way. So I spoke to the owner, arranged to meet up today, and I drove down to, well, I didn't drive down, my friend drove me down to Essex this morning to view the car, and the deal was done. I've collected it, I've driven it to where we are now. It's literally as it was when I collected it earlier on, and I'm going to show you it now. So I'll turn around and we'll see what it is. Whoop, there it is. Can you make it out? It's a Ford Puma. Anyway, let's flip the camera around and have a look at this little beauty. So here we go, guys. 2000, year 2000, Ford Puma, black edition on a Y plate. Original car, no modifications whatsoever, and more importantly, it's the one to go for, the 1.7 litre engine. Lovely little engine. So yeah, we'll do a little walk around the car. Now what I will do, I'll do another video and I will add up all the little things that I want to sort on the car and we'll go over it. I need to write a list, but I thought I'd just do a little walk around now, just so you can see the condition as it stands at the moment as I collected the car. Now I think these little cars are future classics. Very unique design from Ford, all based around the Mark IV/5 Fiesta. Great handling characteristics, a lovely light little chassis. But yeah, I'd never really liked these cars, to be honest. Never really liked them. But now I can kind of really appreciate what it's all about. And these were kind of overshadowed by the Racing Puma when that came out, you know, the balls out, Tickford tuned, wide arch Racing Puma. But these, as an all-round little fun daily driver, brilliant little package. So yeah, like I say, this has been owned by the same lady for 21 years. It's obviously lived a life outside, it hasn't been pampered or anything. And we've got little problems here and there. We've got some rust on the rear arch on this side, which isn't too bad. We've got some rust around the centre brake light there on the tailgate. A little scratch on the tailgate. You know, it's got a couple of little dings and scuffs here and there. This wheel arch is significantly worse than the other side. This did actually have a repair about 4 years ago. I was told, and it's obviously bubbling back through, but I think bodywork is probably last on my list. I think I'll focus on just getting the mechanical side of things sorted. It does need a cam belt, so we'll get that done. It's got a bit of an oil leak as well. Get that sorted, and just sort out all the little cosmetic bits as well before we get on to bodywork side of things. The wheels actually aren't too bad. There's a bit of curbing around the edge, but to be fair, that could probably just be left. They're not bad at all, really. Tiny little wheels. These cars sit so high as well. So jacked up, it's comical. You can literally see the coil spring. They sit so high. On the MOT, the discs have been flagged up, a bit scored. So we'll do discs and pads as well. Good tyres on the car on all four corners. Front lights are fogged up. They'll need sorting. Number plates will be replaced, and the car just needs a good clean and polish, really. You see the wheels on this side, better than the other side, not bad at all. Now it has had some welding done on the sills at the rear, and that was about 4 years ago, and that hasn't been flagged up since on the MOT. And there is a little patch of rust on there, and it's got a bit of rust underneath. And you can see it, a bit of cosmetic rust on the sills underneath. But inside, we've got that classic Fiesta interior. Pretty much, it's very basic in here, very old school, but I love it. Leather seats that these Black Edition cars came with. Nice little metal gear knob. Let it focus in. There we go. I'll tell you what, the gearbox in this is lovely. Lovely and slick. Proper little race car feel. And then in the back, we've got these little buckety seats. Two-seater in the back. So yeah, I'm picking up a few little bits. So like, I need to get a new trim piece for that. I'll have to get down the scrapyard, see if I can sort that out. Bit of wear on the seats. I might be able to dye that in and blend it in. But yeah, just a good clean. The little Puma sticker there in the middle, or the badge there, that could do with replacing. They're probably rare as hen's teeth now. Got the original mats as well. Try and freshen those up. Nice bit of originality. But yeah, you can just see, needs a good clean. There's just some moss and stuff, and the trims could do with restoring. Boot is a decent size. That's a decent sized boot for such a small little car. But yeah, rear number plate, so needs replacing. Exhaust tip, we'll try and freshen that up. Try and get a bit of a shine on that. These rear fogs, no pun intended, but they're fogged up. I think some auto sole polish or something on there might be able to rejuvenate those. Tail lights are pretty good. There's a bit of cracking. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it just in there. Probably leave that as is. What I like about these, the tailgate has like a spoiler almost kind of built into it. So there's no spoiler bolted on, but the tailgate itself has a nice shape of a spoiler. Coming onto the driver's side, the steering wheel. Gonna need to replace that because this one is just getting really sticky on the grip. So I'll give it a good clean, but the leather is essentially kind of melting away, so we need to sort that. Instrument cluster, there is, try and see if I can focus on that. There's a crack there, you see that there? I can get another instrument cluster, but I'm not sure if they're plug and play. If I put a new instrument cluster in and plug it in, is it going to display the car's original mileage? Or will it store the mileage from the car that it came from? I don't know. These little mirrors, these little wing mirrors, just reminds me of the old Fiesta days. Just the whole car reminds me of the old Fiesta days, to be honest. But yes, guys, that is it. Oh, actually, aerial. This aerial is totally shot, totally disintegrated. I'll have to get a new one of those as well. But like I say, I need to do a full inventory. I need to go through the car with a fine tooth comb, so to speak. And yeah, get a good old list written down, and then I'll do a separate video on that. Actually, I'll pop the bonnet quickly and I'll just show you that because there's an oil leak. I'm not sure if it's rocker cover. I'm not really too sure where it's coming from, so might be a case of giving it a good wipe down and then seeing if I can locate the leak. But I'll quickly show you under the bonnet. So the heart of the Puma, 1.7 litre, 125 PS. Now, I did mention it does need a cam belt, and I think we've, well, I don't think, I know we've got an oil leak coming from, it looks like the rocker cover gasket just there, and also I think we've got a coolant leak. I don't know if you can just see the hose in there. It's very hard. There we go, that hose there. I don't know if that's going into the thermostat, but yeah, there is a coolant leak there, and you can see the oil leak. So I think it's a case of initially new rocker cover gasket, replacing a couple of coolant hoses down there, and then seeing where we are after that. Hopefully that's the only leaks, or they're the only leaks that we've got, but I think, yeah, that rocker cover gasket, I think it is dripping all the way down. So I need to get that sorted, but I'm not going to be using this daily. This is going to be off the road, and I'll get bits and bobs done as and when. But yeah, great little engine, co-developed by Yamaha, I believe, so Yamaha and Ford. It likes to rev up to around 7,000. Variable cam timing there, 16 valve Zetec S. Yeah guys, what do you think? So there we go guys, a quick intro to my old Ford Puma. Hopefully it'll make some relatively interesting content, and hopefully I'll be able to make a little bit of money off it. These cars now, they're becoming a bit more desirable, and looking on Auto Trader, you don't really get them for less than kind of 2.5. They're ranging sort of 2.5 to 4,000, and bearing in mind I paid 995 for this, it's not too bad. So I'm going to sort the engine out first, hopefully get the oil leak and the coolant leak sorted out, get a cam belt, and then start tarting up the outside. But I probably will give it a good clean first actually before anything. And then, yeah, but there will be a video for each thing that I do to this car. Anyway guys, that's it from me now. For more content, then obviously stay tuned. We'll need to get out and have a drive in this as well. We'll do that at some stage, but it does drive very nice, very nippy, lovely gearbox, like I say, proper little old school feel car, and good fun. Anyway guys, that is it from me and my Ford Puma. Until the next time, as always, take care, and I shall see you soon.